I don't. Hello everybody, welcome to Film Fireside. TENET just dropped in theaters. I got to see a Monday night screening of it, so I'm talking about it tonight. Hopefully this will be posted tomorrow morning. I'm debating maybe doing like a spoiler review of this one. Honestly, this is a film that requires multiple viewings for a couple reasons. One, I think just to like comprehend everything, you want to go and revisit it a few times. And two, this is a film to be analyzed, so there are many analytical points of it that would require multiple viewings. One of the things I really liked about the film is that it's a film to be analyzed. I really appreciate that. I'm having a hard time right now because I'm trying to wonder if my experience may have been tampered with a little bit, or if I literally need to watch it more before I comment on some things, because there's a few certain things that like I want to say as like a negative aspect that I'm not too sure I would agree with myself after having watched it a second time. You know what I mean? Upon first viewing, we'll just say it that way. Upon first viewing, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll do a first viewing, and then I'll do a spoiler review, which will be my after I've watched it again, maybe like next week sometime. We'll plan on that for now, I guess. Upon first viewing, I would say this leans a little more action heavy than character heavy. Not even that's like a scale or anything where it's like, oh, the more action you put into the film, which means that therefore means there are less character work into this movie, or the more character work you put into this means there's less action. I don't know if that even relates at all, but it kind of felt like it did in this movie for some reason. This film is really fast-paced, really fast-paced. If you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss some things. And I have mixed feelings about that, because to a certain extent, you know, I want to be engaged. I want my attention to be demanded, and this film definitely did that. But there's a lot of exposition for the first, like most of the first act is exposition. And a lot of the exposition turns out to be something we just kind of pick up on later and catch up with later. So as far as like, did I need all of that time to have, did I need all like 4 dinner conversations where they explained more or less the same thing? Did I need certain characters to just go on a runaround thing that ended up not really meaning anything to begin with? I don't know. But again, and then I start thinking about that, and I get to the point where I was at the beginning of this video where I'm just like, so again, that just all contributes to the fact that this film requires multiple viewings. As far as characterization goes, I'm not too sure if I'm saying her name right, but Elizabeth Debicki's character, I would say, is the best amount of character work that goes into this film. Her motives were very clear the entire time. But see, and that's the thing though, that's where I want more characterization work, and this is where maybe I need to get into this a little more with my spoiler review, because I would say it's not until about the third act of the movie where I start to go, oh, okay, so there is some motivation for other characters. But even then, and I'm not gonna say which characters, but even then, like, this film is extremely complex. Oh, and it's hard to talk about, because here's the thing, even if I was spoiling things right now, there's just so much about this world that is just so like big and hard to grasp that how do I even talk about it? As far as the writing goes, I think it's good. There are some moments that kind of threw me for a loop, and I don't know if I like that. Let's say it that way. I was thrown for a loop through the writing, and it didn't engage me in the process more. It sometimes kind of made me go, wait, what? Why? That's good. I feel good about that. The other thing too, and this is again, may have just been my experience was tampered with it. I think there was something wrong with the sound in my theater. I'll be curious to see if other people will say the same thing about this, but like, I couldn't understand things being said. And it's one thing, it's like, oh, I missed that because things are moving so quickly and, you know, it's an intense moment. But I'm talking straight up like, I don't think these characters are speaking English sometimes, because all I'm hearing is this really loud bass thing, and it's like totally overpowering the actors. So I wonder if the sound mixing is flawed in the film. But again, was that the movie theater? If I like rented this and watched it in my living room, would that be a different experience? I don't know. I need to watch it again. I genuinely need to watch it again, which is frustrating that's the case. Now we can get to the things that I really loved about this film. This entire world is very established. That's one thing as far as like the writing that I have no problems with. This is a very believable established world and a very believable and established concept. And one of my favorite things about Christopher Nolan is he doesn't need to explain things perfectly for us. We don't need to understand things perfectly. And even then, if we don't understand things right away at first, we will understand them eventually. as the movie goes on. And I think, with that being said, I think most of my problems only existed within the first act of the movie, where like the characterization I thought was a little weird and some of the plot elements were strange. It's all within the first act of the movie. The second and third act, I was just hooked and had no problems with. I really enjoyed the other aspects of this film. Those worked very, very well for me. The cinematography for this, holy cow, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my golly, it is so good. It is so good. The other thing too about this film, so we went and saw Inception in theaters, and at the beginning of Inception, they had a kind of a quick little like 3-minute behind the scenes look at Tenet as part of the 10th anniversary showing of Inception. And here's the thing, guys, there is minimal CGI in this movie. There is very, very minimal CGI in this movie. So a lot of the crazy effects are basically practical, and there are certain moments I'm literally blown away. And because I know a lot of it isn't CGI, I am genuinely appalled at how they accomplish certain things. There is so many cool things in this film. It is such an entertaining and engaging movie, and just a fantastic concept that I was really just blown away by the entire time, and I really, really loved it. Like I said, the first act makes me a little annoyed because there's a certain element of I need to watch it again to actually understand some things, whereas his other movies, I don't need to watch it again to like grasp everything that happened, but I want to watch it again so I can further grasp everything that happened. But yeah, I wished I didn't need to watch it again because I feel like I didn't really get it. When I watched Inception, I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel like, oh, I didn't get it necessarily. I need to watch it again so I can grasp everything that happened. I wanted to watch it again so I could really grasp what happened. But Tenet, there's a certain part of it that's like, I don't know, what, why, what, and I want to grasp it more because I need to grasp it more to actually feel like I watched the film, understand like the first act of the movie. But again, was that due to the weird sound mixing that just like bellowed in my ear and I didn't quite grasp it? Is there? Oh, see, now I just thought of something else. That's a spoiler. I'm now like, wait a minute, maybe that was. There is a lot in this movie. And again, I'm torn because on a certain extent, I love that there's a lot in this movie, but I wish, I don't freaking know. Yeah, I think I do need to do a spoiler review of this. And I'm trying to explain them in a very vague way, but explaining them in a vague way isn't helping me at all because I feel like I'm saying certain things as critiques or things that I had problems with that I feel like only apply to specific parts of the movie, not the movie as a whole, but me wording them the way I am makes it sound like they apply to a bigger part of the movie. Oh, it is just, this is a film. Oh my gosh, this is just a crazy film. Okay, as it stands right now, my score is 8 out of 10. My score is 8 out of 10, which means I really like the film, and I think it is really, really high quality. I'm just kind of left to feel not fully satisfied by the film because of things I didn't grasp. But as of right now, you've got to go see Tenet. Please go see Tenet. It's a fantastic movie. Thank you so much for watching. If you've seen Tenet, let me know what you think about it. Look forward to a spoiler review, probably coming next week. I will try and go catch it again sometimes because I'll probably want to see this a few times in theaters actually because I like that. I like seeing movies in theaters. So I will. Comment below, let me know what you think about the film. And while you're here, go ahead and like this video. It does nothing but support the channel, and I really appreciate it when you do. Thanks so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye-bye.